Hey guys, Team Soccerhouse here, coming at you with a brand new series called What Cards I Should Pick Up. I see a lot of market watches on other channels and all that, but no one really tells you what cards you should pick up. And I've noticed trends, and I used to sell a little bit of cards back in the day, so I'm here to let you guys know what you guys should pick up. The first one's going to be from the new set Savage Strike, and it's going to be Incantation Chalice Slime. All the Incantation rares currently are sitting around $2.5, and they're going up. This is already a 50-60 cent rare, and it's going up. I could tell from there's not many low listings. This is going to go up like the other incantations, especially when a ritual deck hits. That's going to be meta, or the Necros are going to get reprinted, because we all know that's coming up soon. So I forgot what it's confirmed in, but they use the incantations, and all the incantations are going to skyrocket. Nothing too insane, but these are like 50 cents. If you could get them for throw-ins, or you notice them in your little Savage Strike, maybe you bought a box and you pulled one or two and you put it in with all the other useless rares, maybe pull it out for a day in the future. I think the payoff's going to be nice. I have like 12, but I got most of them for throw-ins. So if they go up to like $3-4 each, that's like $30 for free basically. The second thing I want to talk about as a good pickup is Spellbook of Knowledge, and this might be kind of odd of why I picked this up. It's already been reprinted once. What's using the Spellbook engine? Well, in Infinity Chasers, there's going to be a couple new archetypes that people are really hyping up, and one of them is, if I can see what this is, it's the Witchcraft Masterverse, so it's the Witchcraft archetype, I believe it's called. Sorry if I'm butchering that. I also have my little notes here, so yeah, that got announced, and I've seen a lot of builds use the Spellbook engine, that have been dueling me on, Dev Pro, Dueling Book and all that, so, and that's what people are saying are going to be used. Spellbook of Knowledges, I think, are 3 or 4 pop at the time of this video, and the Spellbook engine is always going to be viable, especially if there's any meta spellcaster deck, or even in other decks. So I believe it's going to be a good pickup. It's definitely not going to drop if you invest it, but it may not go up. This is one I was a little bit sketchy about, but this is an investment I made, and I think it's going to hold off. So yeah, the third card is Crusadia Equimax. Crusadias are topping. It's always going to be a decent deck, decent OTK. Plus it gets rid of problem monsters within the OTK. So if they have like some type of problem, you could just tribute a kaiju, and it's even better. Usually they'll even tribute anything for to get a kaiju on board, because to make your Equimax like 8,000 attack or 4,000 with double damage. Crusadias are topping. Crusadia Guard Dragons are becoming a thing. Cybernetic Horizon is more of an older set now. It's not as new as people think it is. I know it kind of feels like it came out yesterday, but it still kind of feels like Flames of Destruction came out yesterday, but it didn't, and this card's about $5 right now. It's an Ultra that I think's going to go up, as long as it doesn't get reprinted. And first eds are like $5.50, maybe $6 on TCG Player. So, please sponsor me, TCG Player. But yeah, so I would definitely pick that up. It's definitely a worthwhile investment. Even make the deck, honestly, just a trade or sell off, is a pretty good idea. And it's definitely a solid deck to have, but it's definitely a solid card to invest in. By the way, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Tell me if you guys have any suggestions of cards to pick up. And definitely subscribe. I would love to get to 60 subscribers. That would be pretty cool. Try and get 100 by the end of the year. That'd be pretty awesome. So, yeah. The next thing I want to say is a card is a secret from Cybernetic Horizon called Cyber Reasylum, which is the secret searcher for Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons are getting topped. It got one place in the top YCS. It's definitely a solid deck that I saw it YCS a couple times. A couple people were running it. At regionals, people are running it. I think in Indiana that happened yesterday. It topped. I'm not really too sure about that. But it's a solid deck, and the secret rare, I don't think it's going to get reprinted for a while unless we see something in the 2019 Megatins. But currently, it's a $6 secret rare, and it's a real, it's necessary in the deck. So I would pick it up if I were you guys. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah. it's what I probably invest in. I would just get a playset. I wouldn't like spend big cash on this, but there's not too many listings at $6 on TCG Player. They're gonna go up to 7 or 8, I believe, if you just give it a bit of time. That's a card I would personally pick up. And the next card I want to say is something called Celestial Observation. The reason I want to say this is a $2 secret rare. It's basically trade-in for level 6s. I'm a little iffy on this one because I'm kind of seeing when it's going to get reprinted to death. If it gets reprinted, because we know Konami's just going to reprint like half the secret rares for most of the sets. But if this doesn't get reprinted in the future, it's about a little less than $2. I would keep an eye on it, and if it starts going up, because it's just generic trade-in, but instead of sending to a deck, it sends to the bottom of the deck for level 6s. And it's not like it doesn't have some type of restriction or anything. So I would invest into it. I would at least keep an eye on it and see if it goes a little bit above $2. If it starts going towards 3, then I would maybe perhaps buy a playset. It's a very cheap investment, and it's quite a usable card. And getting it first up from the original set is nice, even if it does get reprinted. So I highly doubt this is going to go below $2. So I would say it's a worthwhile investment. Another thing I want to say is 2 more cards, which is Nightmares. Especially Cerberus and Phoenix. These cards may not get reprinted, but they're not dollars anymore like they used to be. Nightmares around $3-ish, and Cerberus is around $3. These cards keep going up. It just depends on when people buy them. A lot of people don't know they're $3, believe it or not. Some people think it's $2. Some people think it's like $1.50. You could get these for cheaper, and you could probably, even if you feel like it's not worthwhile investment. I feel like since people don't know exactly know the prices, even Griffin's like a $13 card. I got mine for like $6 like a month ago, so it just doubled in price sitting in the binder. While the other Nightmares, like Unicorn for example, will most likely get a reprint, I'm not too sure if Supers like Phoenix and Cerberus will, at least for a while, unless the fan base really wants it. But yeah, I'd pick these up for $3 or even cheaper. You could probably find it for cheaper. I think they're going to go up, and hopefully we can make a profit off those. And the last card I want to say is, the last 2 cards, something from Hidden Summers, which is Rivalry of Warlords and Gozen Match. And the reason you should invest in those is because those are always good side deck cards depending on the meta. And the commons, before they got reprinted, the commons were always money. Sometimes they'd be $3, sometimes they'd jump up to $10, and really be a back and forth thing, sell them or trade them when you're not using them, get them when you can. This highest rarity is Super. They're just going to keep going up, and they just got reprinted. I would just get a playset and sit on them. I think they're going to be a $5 card in no time. Maybe even more, so you might be able to double your profit. And you could use it for your sideboard if you ever need them. So either you need them, either you want to trade or sell them back. It's definitely a win. I would actually invest into multiple copies, perhaps even 2 playsets, 3 playsets of each. There's no way this card's just going to go down. It used to be $1.50, $2 when the set came out, a week after the set came out. But now they've jumped to 3. Maybe they'll go higher. I'm not really too sure yet. And the last actual card, I lied, is Manju. And the reason I say pick up Manju, especially the Supers, is because we've seen Supers from from the last set it came out in. I think it was whatever set Necros came out in. I actually forgot about what it was called, but those skyrocketed, and Manjus from this set came out from as $1.50, and now they're about $3. And when Necros get re-released into the TCG as reprints, a lot of people are going to need Manju at 3. And a lot of people do not want to use commons in a very shiny holographic deck. I don't think Manju is going to get reprinted again so soon either. So people are going to be scrambling to get their Manjus. They're going to remember Hidden Summer has them, and they're going to go up. It happens time and time again. Manju is one of the best cards for rituals, along with incantations. So they're going to go up. If you have some Manjus from Hidden Summoners, or people who are, maybe get as an entry pack, maybe pull a Manju. I don't know if it's short print or not in Hidden Summoners. I do not believe it is, but hopefully it's not. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you are new or if you are not already subscribed. Ring the bell for notifications. We do not have a certain schedule yet. I'm mostly just trying to get through school, maybe get a collaboration. If you're a YouTuber somehow watching this, by the way, and I highly doubt it, if you want a collab, just, PM me. That'd be great. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.